Morges, Switzerland, June 25, 2024. Severe local storms occurred on Tuesday afternoon in French-speaking Switzerland, mainly along the Alps, according to MétéoSuisse. Vaud was particularly hard hit, as storms caused major flooding in Morges, the river of the same name overflowing its banks in several places. Although significant damage is expected, no injuries have been reported at this time, according to authorities. According to the newspaper Morges, flooding was not only visible on the side of the Parc de l'Independent, but also in the city center, towards the Grand Rue. The Parc de Sports car park will no longer be accessible at night, according to local media. Photos show terraces submerged in floodwaters, water seeping into businesses and restaurants. The entrance to the city on Paderewski Avenue was particularly affected. According to MétéoSuisse, more than 60 millimeters per hour of rain fell over the city around 6 p.m. The main storm peak was very localized and stationary, moving very little, resulting in significant water accumulation in some places, forecasters at MétéoSuisse said on Tuesday evening. He also reported that flooding in Morges, especially in the Penthélaz and St. Croix areas, was very critical. Switzerland's possible absolute record of 1 hour could be achieved if 98 millimeters of water fell over Lauberson, he said.
Hallucinant. Regardez voir la rivière. La rivière, on voit plus la différence entre le chemin, le pont là et la rivière, vous avez vu?
Meanwhile, the stations Fechy, Reverol and Cassonay recorded 26 millimeters, 53 millimeters and 41 millimeters respectively in less than 2 hours. At Morges, the picture of the flood is most impressive. Several places were flooded along the banks of the Morges, especially at the Moulin roundabout. Heavy rain caused rivers to overflow in several sectors. A tree also fell into the waterway, according to authorities. In total, around 20 events were reported in the western, central and northern regions of Vaud, which included localized flooding, landslides and temporary road closures, according to the Civil Protection Center. In a 10-kilometer area around Morges, some access had been cut off, while rain returned around 9 p.m. The Gironde de Jeunesse site, in Bollens, was also underwater. The afternoon and night would be very long for the rescuers. Blue lights and intervention zones were visible in almost all municipalities in the Morgon Crown.
C'est la première fois que je vois ça à Morges.
Jamais vu ça.
Moi non plus.
Meanwhile, shortly after 10 p.m., air traffic control company Skyguide also had to close the airspace around Geneva. The storm caused flooding in the control center's basement, which affected the data center's cooling, Skyguide wrote. As a result, takeoff or landing at Geneva Airport cannot take place until night flights close at midnight.
petite rivière. Là aujourd'hui, ça se transforme en fleuve. Regardez-moi donc l'étendue des dégâts au salon.
Sky Guide writes that operations have now resumed. However, capacity will be reduced by 50% until further notice. The Air Traffic Control Company also wrote that it wanted to continue monitoring the situation on an ongoing basis. Meanwhile, Geneva Airport, via its social media, announced air traffic disruptions. According to experts from MeteoSuisse, Switzerland, moist soil that has not been able to recover from recent rainfall also contributes to the formation of thunderstorms because sunlight causes moisture to rise into the atmosphere. This creates conditions for heavier rainfall. Swiss meteorites also calm low air currents. This means that thunderstorms only occur slowly, which is why large amounts of rainfall are expected over a relatively small area.